Hello? I think we're back. I think we're live. I think we're up and running. Let me have a check. I think we're good. Alright. Happy days. We're up and running. Apologies about that. I don't know what happened. It happens every now and again. But Real Madrid are 1-0 up. They're knocking on the door for a second here as well, the last couple of minutes. I mean, Chelsea are getting in a little bit as well the last few minutes. Now, they're not creating too much hassle when they do get in, but I mean, they're getting in. They don't look like a threat really when they get in, but I mean, Chelsea have got good players when you think about it. Enzo Fernandez, João Felix, Raheem Sterling, is he playing? Kante, he's in there as well. Kovacic, I mean, they've got good players. Here's Felix now. Turns onto his right, looks for a strike, and it's well blocked. But yeah. Do-do-do-do-do. But yeah, let's have a look, see. Let's have a look, see. Any updates? What's going on with United? Ben, good to see you, pal. Yeah, I think we're up and running now. I think we're good. I think we're good to go. Camavinga. He's some player, that Camavinga. All good, pal. All good. How you doing yourself? I think I'm after finally getting rid of the tickets for tomorrow night as well. So happy days. Been putting the word out there for anyone who was looking to take them. So I think we're after getting someone to take the tickets from us. So Chelsea are not really posing a threat at all. At all. So they're not. Let's have a look. I might go live on TikTok here as well. We'll see. Wish I could have had him. Yeah, I mean, look, anytime I have spare ones going, man, I will let you know first. Absolutely, I will. But yeah, I'm disappointed I couldn't get over to it myself because, like, obviously I had the tickets paid for. The cup season ticket, the money automatically comes out of your account, and it's just the flights were too dear. I was waiting to see could I get it off in work, and yeah, it was just too late before they got back to me, and flights were like 400 quid to go from Dublin to Manchester, and they're usually about 30, 40. Well, not 40, but maybe around 70 or 80. You know, so let's go live on TikTok as well. There we go. Go. But yeah, I don't know why they don't call Lukaku back. Pal, Chelsea need a striker. I know. And like, they're still paying his wages as well, I think, aren't they? Which is crazy when you think about it as well. Scoring 2 goals last night for Inter Milan. And oh no, did he score 2 last night? He scored a penalty anyway. I don't know who got the first one. But yeah, I mean, Lukaku playing for Inter Milan and Chelsea basically paying his wages, and they're so desperate for goals and for a striker. I just don't get it. I really don't. Great to see people in, guys. You're all welcome. Watch along Real Madrid versus Chelsea. Real Madrid are 1-0 up. Could be a couple more, I have to say. Marley is in as well. Good to see you, pal. Thanks for joining. But yeah. City fans are in. Tell you one thing. So I done a TikTok today on the combined. So you know the talk has now shifted on City potentially winning a treble. Jesus Christ, I hope they don't. But anyway, so I done a TikTok today about a combined 11, United's 99 team and this year's City team. And my combined 11 was Schmeichel in goal. Back four of Kyle Walker, Dennis Irwin, Ruben Diaz and Jaap Stam. Midfield three of Keane, Scholes and Kevin De Bruyne. And a front three then of Giggs on the right, Dwight York on the left and Haaland through the middle. What do you think? I think that was kind of fair enough now. Coming from a Manchester United fan to put fucking... What was it? What did I put? 4 or 5 City players into it? I thought that was fair enough, I have to say. Ben says we can stop that, hopefully. Stop that nonsense talk. Yeah, well, look, United have a chance of stopping it if we both get to it. Could you imagine that FA Cup final, knowing that City are potentially on for a treble and the FA Cup final, United are playing them? Like, all of them United players would literally have to be just willing to go out and die rather than letting City win the FA Cup final. Oh, Rodrigo is in. Save at the near post by Kepa. Save at the near post. But yeah, keep smashing the like button for us, guys. Anyone who hasn't done so, anyone on YouTube, hit the thumbs up button for me. Helps it out, gets more people in, puts the live out to more people as well. But great to see so many people in. Keep smashing the like button for us. It's a decent game here so far. Just over 10 minutes to go before half time. Madrid City combined 11 will be scary. Right, well, let's do it. Right, in the goal. In the goal in the last 12 months, wasn't Kepa in team of the year? Or not Kepa, Courtois. Courtois was in team of the year, I think. World goalkeeper of the year. So he'd have to go in it. Right back, you'd have to go Kyle Walker. Left back, City don't really play with a left back, don't they not? So if we're going combined 11 between Real Madrid and City, then you'd have to go with... who plays left back for... Who plays left back for Real Madrid? David Alaba? I don't know. We'll say that. Centre backs then, probably Ruben Diaz and... Ruben Diaz and Militao? I don't know. Ferland Mendy. Marcelo, is he still there? I don't know if Marcelo is still there. Thought he was gone. Midfield three then. You'd have to have Modric in it anyway. And you'd have to have De Bruyne in it. I think Toni Kroos would probably miss out. I'd probably have Modric, De Bruyne and... Rodri. You'd have to have Rodri for balance, really, wouldn't you? So Rodri, De Bruyne, and... Oh, Real Madrid are in. Oh, poor cutback. Rodri, De Bruyne, and Modric, I think. And then 3 up front. Obviously, Haaland. Well, Haaland or Benzema. Take your pick. Vinicius Jr. is on the left anyway. Vinicius Junior on the left, or Vinicius Junior on the right, Benzema on the left, Haaland through the middle. I don't know. Who gives a shit? Oshin is in. Good to see you, pal. Imagine De Bruyne and Modric and Camavinga. Yeah, Camavinga. Katie says, I'm so annoyed we're going third round bidding. Yeah, so third round bids are due in before the end of April for Manchester United, which is going to drag the process out a lot more, really, isn't it? But, I mean, were we ever expecting the Glazers to take the second offer? I wasn't, anyway. But, look, I still think we could get... I mean, if the last round of bids are in by the end of April and they make up their mind by the middle of May on who they're going to sell it to, then I think potentially by... When does the transfer window open? The transfer window opens on the 1st of July. Is it? The window, let me see. 1st of July. So if it's the 1st of July and we have the third and you would hope final round of bids by the end of April. I mean, there's still time. There is still a nice bit of time there. So you're talking 6 weeks from, say, when the bids go in. If they get accepted by the middle of May, you're talking 6 weeks of a turnaround before the transfer window opens. So, I mean, that's okay. That's not the end of the world. It really isn't the end of the world. And I think if we do have a 6 week turnaround, and who's to say, I don't know the legalities of it or what needs to be done. Oh, chance. But if, let's say the Glazers decide, right, we're going to sell it to Qatar. Can Qatar, the owners or whoever it is, go to the board and say, listen, we have the money. Go and get Bellingham and Kane and whoever the fucking hell you want, and put everything in place? Or do they officially have to be signed on the dotted line before they can start, doing things like that? I don't know. But if they don't, then that will speed up the process a lot more and it'll give us more time to plan our summer transfer window, really, won't it? Niall is in. Evening, lads. Am I hearing right that Bayern sacked Tuchel? What? Couldn't have. If Bayern sacked Tuchel, there's no way they sacked Tuchel. Really? Did they? Real Madrid. Oh, poor pass. Yeah, I haven't seen anything concrete about it. Yeah, I don't think they have. I'd be shocked if they did. I mean, he's after taking over a team that, is nowhere. I mean, he got the job, a month ago? Less? There's no way they sacked him. No way. I'd be very surprised. AC Milan 1-0 up on Napoli, says Billy. Luke says they have to sort the debt out first. Well, once the new owners are in, the debt is wiped out instantly, pretty much. Because the owners will just soak it up and pay it off. Did you hear about the Leroy Sané and Mane incident? I didn't. No. What was that? Nasty. Billy says he's not sacked. Do you think Glazers will definitely sell, says Katie? Yeah, I think they'll sell. I can't see why. I think they're too far gone now. I think the Glazers are too far gone not to sell. So, I mean, they wouldn't be going through all of this just for formalities. But only time will tell. Niall says, yes, Machine got a notification on Twitter. Mane hit him after the match. Mane hit Sané. Interesting. Well, there'd be one of them getting the bullet then. Wouldn't there really like getting the... You'd have to move one of them on. You really would. Like if you have two players punching the head off each other in the tunnel. I mean, remember with Dyer and Lee Bowyer for Newcastle, and they sold Bowyer, I think, and so I don't know. It depends how the severity of it. You know what I mean? Lampard's ball spot's gotten worse since Saturday. Stop hiding it, Frank. Ball is beautiful, says Oshin. There you go. Sané deserved it, says Chris. I mean, look, it's something that if you know, it's something that when it does happen between teammates, it's hard to, unless the two of them kiss and make up. You know, two high profile players. Obviously, Sané probably has youth on his side and Mane doesn't, but Gibbs says we need Sesko more than Kane. Well, I mean, the argument there is how many goals has Sesko scored in the Premier League? Here's Valverde now, strike. Oh, good save. So, you're guaranteed goals with Kane. That's what I think anyway. Do you think Greenwood will play for United again, says Brini? I think he might. Legally, if we look at this from a legal standpoint, he's, by the letter of the law, he's done nothing wrong. That doesn't mean he hasn't done anything wrong, by the way. But legally, he is in the clear. And if he's legally in the clear, I don't know what Man United can do other than bring him back. I mean, selling him to another team for him to bang in goals somewhere else is not something they'll probably do. I don't know. I think he'll play for United again. I really do. I'd be surprised if he doesn't play for United again. But let's see what happens. Chris says, how many goals does Kane score for United? Doesn't matter. He's going to be playing against the same teams, and he's going to be playing in a better team. So Kane has been scoring all of these goals in average Spurs sides. And you put him into a decent team, you know what I mean, with Rashford beside him, Anthony, Bruno, Casemiro, Varane, Martinez, these types of players. Luke Shaw putting balls in for him. I mean, I think he just absolutely cleans up. Gibbs says, please don't sell Wan-Bissaka. He's good in tackling, but Phil Jones is doing what? Phil Jones is gone in the summer. Surely brings down reputation of United, as some player staff might argue about it. I know, I understand, Luke. I absolutely understand. Absolutely. But I think from a legal standpoint, United, not that they don't have any grounds, because you can cancel anyone's contract if you want and just pay his contract out. But I don't know. I think Ten Hag will have the final say on it. Look, and I think United are doing the right thing in taking their time and not rushing it. And I think the new owners will have a lot to say about that as well. If new owners come in with unlimited funds and going, all right, just sell him, we don't need him, we'll buy another Mason Greenwood. I don't know. He was going to be better than Mbappe. Mason Greenwood says nasty. Jack says Maguire is better than Koulibaly. Fergal says if we get 2 years out of Kane, that would be good, like Van Persie. Well, I've said this on numerous occasions that the Harry Kane route, if we go down the Harry Kane route, I think it would be a smart route to go and get an Evan Ferguson, for example, who you could train and have him playing under the likes of Kane and Ten Hag for a couple of years, and then he's ready to take over from Harry Kane once he's finished, you know. Do you want Harry Kane 80 million? I think 80 million is probably a bit much. I'd be thinking more on the 70. But look, I mean, if Qatar are owners, then it's not going to really make much of a difference, is it? It really isn't. Is Rashford playing against Sevilla? No, Rashford is out for a couple of games. Chelsea versus Real Madrid isn't going too bad so far. I'm a Chelsea fan, says Liam. Yeah, I mean, look, 1-0, still in it, away from home. I'd say the majority of, well, I wouldn't say you would have taken it, but could have been a lot worse the way you're playing lately. Paul is in. This is now a Chelsea stream. Stop talking about United. Decent first half for you, Paul, I have to say it. I only seen the last 20 minutes of it because I was playing a game myself. 1-3-0, 2 assists from centre midfield. Come on. Little Paul Scholes. Brown-haired Paul Scholes in the middle of the park, I am. Oshin says United will lose face and more important sponsorship deals. Maybe so. And that's the pros and cons, isn't it? I think we would be better off cutting ties because I think it's too much of a distraction. I think we'd be better off just letting them go. But again, I mean, if you sell them to a Spurs or a Newcastle or someone like that, and he scores 30 goals, you're going to be saying, fucking hell. Chris says, Jack, if Chelsea lose, I will gift Paul a membership to the channel. Chelsea will sign you on a 20-year contract, 100 million with 2 assists. There you go. Fucking playing night owls and all, Paul. Not even league football. Chelsea sign me up. 8-year contract, 200 grand a week. Job done. Jack says, I take Osman before Kane. I would also take Ferguson over Kane. Well, I wouldn't take him over Kane because he's only played 1 year in the Premier League. What's the scores? 1-0 to Real Madrid, guys. 3 or 4 seasons left in Kane. I agree, absolutely. How many of the current United side would you keep for next season if you were the manager? Right, well, let's go through it. Manchester United. I'm going to do a video on this properly. Between now and the end of the season, the starter or a sell or keep. But David De Gea, keep. Tom Heaton, might as well keep. I think Jack Butland is going back. So Victor Lindelof, I'd keep Lindelof as a backup centre back. Phil Jones, sell. Harry Maguire, sell. I think he's one of the players that we could get money in the door for, whether it be 20 or 30 million, I don't know. Varane, keep. Delors, keep. Luke Shaw, keep. Wan-Bissaka, I like Wan-Bissaka, but he's not good enough. So I'm going to have to be cutthroat here and say sell. I would have Delors as a backup and get in a better right back. Malacia, keep. Martinez, keep. Brandon Williams, sell. Fred, keep as a backup. Bruno, keep. Scott McTominay, sell. I think, again, he's another player that we could get money for. Palestri, I would probably keep him or loan him. I definitely wouldn't sell him. Donny, sell. Ericsson, keep. Casemiro, keep. Iqbal, loan. Menu, loan. Sabitzer, buy. Garnacho, keep. Rashford, keep. Sancho, 1 more season for Sancho. Alanga, sell. Martial, sell. Anthony, keep. And Weghorst, keep as a third choice backup. So that's what I would do. So, what did we say? I don't know how many we said we'd sell there. Let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. I would sell 7 out of him. Now that's 7, and then you have the likes of Phil Jones leaving anyway because his contract is up and things like that. But yes, so I would sell 7 players. So yeah. You must have been playing with the seniors, like 50s and over. Nah, I was actually playing against a lot of kids tonight. Well, not kids, but like 19 and 20-year-olds. Taught me a thing or two. Don't have to be running around like a headless chicken. Sometimes standing still is the best thing to do. Let everyone go that way, and then you're in all the space. Telling ya. Sean says Chelsea are just playing too zonal and Madrid are exploiting the pockets. Yeah, Sean, I've only seen the last 20 minutes of it, but I know what you're saying. What about Phil Jones, says Katie. Chris says sell Sancho. Napoli losing. Come on, Osman. Tellez and Bailly, says Chris. Yeah, we obviously haven't mentioned them. They're on loan as well, so they're obviously going to be sold as well. So yeah. Interesting. Thanks for answering, bud. I would give Sancho and Anthony one more season and see. Well, I'd give Anthony more than one more season. He has 8 goals and 5 assists in his first season. That's not bad coming from the Eredivisie. Anthony is doing alright. He's not going to get sold. If he has a good season next year, he'll probably get a new contract. Who would you bring in and the positions like centre-back, right-back, midfielder, striker? So I'll do it in order of preference. So first and foremost, we need a number 9. So Harry Kane, Victor Osimhen, take your pick. I'll take either of them. I would prefer Harry Kane with an Evan Ferguson as your second striker. Midfield, look, we've been linked with Bellingham in the last couple of days. Obviously, he would be a fantastic player to get. I don't know if we will, to be honest with you. I just think he's going to be too expensive. Frankie de Jong, I would be up for going in for Frankie de Jong again if he wanted to come. But if he comes out and says, I'm happy at Barcelona, I go, what was that, right? Fuck off. I'm not wasting any more time on you. But even like, say for a midfield, I would be happy to sign Sabitzer on another, on a full-time deal. And, there's been links with United for McAllister of Brighton. I'd be happy with him as well. I think then after centre forward and centre midfield, we need a right back. Frimpong has been linked with United. I'd be happy with him. I would probably prefer Dumfries from Inter Milan. Again, we see how Inter Milan are doing. They're 2-0 up in the first leg after last night. So, and I think after that, then it's if Lindelof stays, we probably should prioritise getting another goalkeeper in to challenge David De Gea and then a centre back. So yeah, that would be my preference. Chris says Kane, Ferguson, Kaku, Sabitzer, Dumfries, Kim Min-jae. There we go. LMCL, thanks for the gift. Really appreciate it. Smash the like button, guys. If you're new to the channel, hit the follow button. We're doing the Man United follow or the Man United watch along tomorrow night. Really looking forward to it. I was supposed to be going to the game, but couldn't make it. Flights were too dear, so I had to get rid of the tickets. But yeah, looking forward to doing the watch along tomorrow night. Oshin says, anybody else tasting all of the Scousers' tears since they pulled out of the Bellingham race? I done the morning news show this morning on YouTube, and it was based around Bellingham, and I was nearly as happy that United were being linked. I was nearly as happy that Liverpool pulled out of the race for Bellingham than I was at United being in the race to sign him. So, Pat, here's a miserable cunt coming in now. Nothing else to do, only put other people down. Come on, Pat. Go off and get yourself another bottle of aftershave, you fucking donkey. Let's see. Also heard interest in Minatoya from Brighton. I didn't hear that. I can't pretend I even know who that is. Can't you take the boat across to England, says Chris? I can, but it's just a long, well, it's not a long trip, but it's like 360 or 370 euro, I think, to bring the car. And then without the car, it's only like 10 or 15 euro cheaper. So yeah, I mean, look, I get over to. Hopefully, we'll get through and I get over to the semi-final. Armchair fan says, "Pa, yeah, well, you wouldn't know anything about semi-finals or quarter-finals, would you? Supporting Aston Villa, you bum." But anyway, let's see. Niall says Marley is going to have to be signed in to a nut house before the end of the season. Jeez, he is absolutely. Flight to Leeds much cheaper, says Red Nation. I looked into flying into the Midlands. I looked into flying into Liverpool. And all of that as well, and they were all similar enough prices. And I looked into flying from Dublin, Belfast and Cork in Ireland, and they were all the same price. I just think I just left it too late because I didn't hear time. I didn't get the time off and work quick enough, so the flights just went up and up and up. So yeah, I mean, I couldn't pay 500 quid for a flight to England. You know what I mean? So yeah. Lots of excuses. Imagine being broke. Yeah, I feel sorry for you, Pa. Maybe you might get off the dole someday and get a job. Noel says, do you think City's performance last night will win? Do you think on City's performance last night they'll win the Champions League this season? Well, they're favourites to win it, I think. I was listening to TalkSport today, and they were saying that the bookies have Chelsea at 4-1 to win the treble. 4-1 to win the treble. I mean, that is really low odds. So the bookies are going all in for Chelsea winning the treble. You know what I mean? Yeah. So they're that's what they're thinking. Go on, Pa, boy. If that's all you have. Stick that finger up your arse, take it out, and just scroll to the next one, my friend. Did you try flying into Liverpool? Said Pat. I did, Pat. I checked Liverpool. I checked the Midlands, I checked Manchester, and then I checked Belfast, Dublin, and Cork in Ireland, and they were all. I think the cheapest one was 420 quid. So yeah, and the ferry was nearly 400 quid as well. So just left it too late. Unfortunately, couldn't get the time off quick enough from work. Wilkie says, shout out to my bro Robbie for making his debut for Aberdeen tonight. There we go. Jock is in. Good to see you, pal. $500 go to England. What are they usually? They're usually about anywhere between 90 and 120. Now we've got on them early every time we've gone over, so we know, like, as soon as we qualify, we'd book the flights maybe the next day, you know what I mean, and get in early. But I just couldn't get the time off quick enough from work. I was asking every day, and they wouldn't get back to me, and eventually then when they got back to me, it was too late. The flights just went. So. Imagine the confusion when I got the video saying you were live for United versus Newcastle, and you were live. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with YouTube tonight. I had the thumbnail up for Madrid versus Chelsea, but for some reason when I uploaded to go live, the thumbnail changed to the United Newcastle game or United Everton game or something like that. It was weird. But anyway, we're up and running. Chelsea winning the treble, says Oisin. Young Kippa going to be mad, says Marley. Midterm break prices too, says Oisin. Yeah, that probably has a lot to do with it as well, Oisin. I never even thought of that, to be honest with you. Because usually the midweek flights and the midweek prices of hotels are better than, obviously, because myself and the wife went over to the Reading game, which was on a Saturday, and we flew over on the Friday, and hotel is usually 60 quid each or 70 quid each, and it was, I think it jumped on the Friday and Saturday night to 120 or 130 per night. So but look, hopefully we'll get through, and if the semi-final, hopefully we get into the semi-final, I'll definitely be going to that one. So, please God, if I'm going on a golfing trip as well, actually, the first week of May. So let me just double check that now. Let me double check that, because I may have to be doing a watch along from Spain with a few of my mates. Right, I'm going on the Tuesday. So Premier League is on that night. Chelsea, Arsenal. Lovely. Chelsea and Arsenal while we're over there. Wednesday, no. United are playing the Thursday against Brighton away. So I'll be doing a watch along from Spain. I might have to just do that on TikTok only, but we'll see. Do you think the Arsenal will win the Premier League? Oh, I don't know, Ben. I don't know. I mean, there's only, what is there? There's 6 points in it, and City have a game in hand. I mean, it's going to be really tight. It's going to be really tight. I'm going with City. I think they'll claw it back. Europa League semi-final dates. Let me see. The 11th of May. Right, okay, so it's the week after, right? That's grand. Price Centre Parks for this week, nearly 2k self-catering madness. Says Oisin, yeah, we were there, sure, obviously in February, and you really have to be booking that a year in advance. We have next February booked already. It's crazy. Where are you holding again? Why not hold in Scotland? I don't know what that means, Chris. Sorry. Secret to a happy marriage: never see each other. She gets the telly in the sitting room. I get the telly in the front room. I just go live. So happy days. Paul says, I know this might sound bad, but I would take a 1-0 loss right now. Shit. 1-0 loss at the Bernabéu is not a bad result. Really isn't. Getting back to Stamford Bridge, God knows what could happen. You know what I mean? But we have to get through this 45 minutes first. My boss has a membership to Loch Lomond in Scotland. Supposed to go play this summer. Nice. Yeah, we're going to a place called La Cala in the Costa del Sol. It's unbelievable. Oh, Felix with a good strike. There's 3 golf courses in the one resort. So we're going for 5 nights and we're going to play all 3 courses. We went there last year as well. Just unbelievable. I won a competition last year and the prize was 3 nights in that place. So we're going back again. So, yeah. May I ask who you are? Says PJ. I'm Jack. How's it going, PJ? And Arsenal playing Thursday night. Man City have a longer rest, says Ben. No, well, Arsenal are out of Europe, so if anything, Arsenal have more rest. Oh, Vinicius is in. Oh, Koulibaly does well. Good defending. Dylan says City will catch them with a game in hand and Arsenal have to play them at the Etihad in 2 weeks and Arsenal have to go away to Newcastle. That's going to be a cauldron up there. It really is. Brian says Chelsea are actually playing well. Yeah, they're not playing bad. Fairness to them. Who do you think will win the Champions League? You can't count out Real Madrid. I think if Real Madrid get through this one, it's going to come down to whoever wins that semi-final, isn't it? Because the winner of this plays Man City, basically. Well, I know they're not through yet, but they're 3-0 up on Bayern. So I would say the winner of this quarter-final and the winner of the... No, sorry, I'm not going to say that because if Chelsea win it, well, maybe they could. But I think it's between Madrid and City, I think. I really do. We better beat Sevilla well tomorrow so we can go into the second leg comfortable. Yeah, well, the more goals you can put away at home, the more you can rest players in the second leg. Jesus, Vinicius Jr. has some pace. Gets it back to Benzema. Gets it to Madrid. Strike! Oh, just over the bar. Would have been a lovely one. He tried to place it in the top bin. How do you think the United match will go tomorrow? What was my score prediction? I think I went with did I go with a 2-0 win to United, I think? Go check out the match preview, guys, on the YouTube channel, by the way. I uploaded it today. We do my predicted 11, score prediction, all of that kind of stuff. It's on my YouTube channel. Anybody on TikTok, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. We're doing the watch along tomorrow night. Link is on the homepage. Just click it, hit subscribe, and come straight back. Appreciate it. Back to the bridge for a Lampard disaster class, says Ushin. Removing the away goal rule, good idea or bad idea in your opinion? I think it's a bad idea. I just think the excitement of the away goal was so good. Now look, every team had moments down through the years where it played into their hands and then, it didn't. It was a disadvantage at other times. But I just think it added that little bit of excitement. I really did. Yeah, and I think now what teams are trying to do more so is try and bury teams at home and then just kill the second leg by putting 11 men behind the ball, and I think the away goal rule took a little bit of that away. Could be an All-English Champions League final. I don't think there can be, because I think the winner of Chelsea and Madrid play the winner of City and Bayern, I think. What part of Ireland are you from? I'm from Kilkenny. That would be a banger if Modric scored that. It would have been. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'm fucking starving after my game and I haven't eaten nothing. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to grab a packet of potatoes. Second half potatoes. Now, the wife made buns. Ho ho ho! And before you all go and start saying it, the wife's buns. How do you eat your buns? I think we done this the last time. So I always eat the end of them off first. Would you bring back the golden goal rule? No. I think that's a bit too unfair. I think... the golden goal rule... did someone win a World Cup on the golden goal rule? Or... I think it was 2002. Was it Brazil? Was it semi-final? Maybe they won one of their knockout phase on the golden goal rule. But I think it didn't last long, didn't it? Euros, Trezeguet, there you go, yeah. I remember that actually. Up the cats, says Ben. We got a fucking trimming on the weekend against Limerick. So we did. Rashford out for a few weeks, yeah. He certainly is. But let's hope let's hope Martial can step up to the plate now, and Jadon Sancho, now that he's gone. Because we're going to need goals from somewhere. You know? Chelsea are doing alright, in fairness. Sideshow Bob is on for Chelsea. I mean, Madrid is what, 38? I mean, that burst of pace that he's just done through the middle there, he's just forever young. But Limerick are a good team. They are a good team. Limerick will win the All-Ireland again this year. Oh, great. Look who's coming on. Cucurella. Yay, says Paul. If Lampard win the Champions League, will they keep him as manager? Probably not. There's better managers out there, and there's better managers available out there in the summer, so I think Chelsea will go and get Nagelsmann in the summer. It just kind of, him getting sacked from Bayern, it just kind of has the feel of, no, look, just give me a couple of months off and I come and start fresh in the summer, you know what I mean? Cucurella is what you get if you have David Luiz in the dryer. Chris has no worries about goals. So, the merchandise. So, I know it was Ben and Chris bought some of it. They've all been pulled off my store for copyright infringements. So my advice to you would be, look after them because they're one of a kind. Ye are, if he bought it, so I think you got the Butcher of Manchester, was it? And then Chris, you have Bruno Fernandes one. They're the only ones that are ever going to be made. So, yeah, they all got pulled for supposedly copyright infringements. They're very, very strict with YouTube. So I'm going to have to look into a new way of starting some merchandise, but no panic, no rush. You love the old potatoes. Yeah, it's a kind of a tradition on the channel here, and I'm starving as well after playing a game myself, so. Sign it and frame it, Ben. Absolutely. Next time I'm in Manchester, I'll meet you for a pint. Oh! Red card! Chelsea are down to 10. What happened there? Oh, Ben Chilwell gets his walking papers. He's not even arguing about it. No one is. Oh, and Chelsea were in the game. Now. Oh, it's so stupid. It's so stupid. Rodrigo pulls out him. Just let him take the shot. What are you doing, you idiot? You idiot. He's slightly going away from goal as well. You probably wouldn't got in behind, but the angle is narrowing and narrowing. Trust your goalkeeper. Do you have to do YouTube designs? So, you can do whatever designs you want, Chris. But the company that are linked with YouTube is called Spreadshirt. So whenever I've made 6 designs now, and only one of them has been accepted. I mean, my own fucking channel logo has been rejected because it has certain elements of it that resemble the the pitchfork that's in the United crest. It's fucking so stupid. So it is. So I'm going to have to see, can I do it externally, maybe set up a website or something. But look, that we'll work on that down the line. There's no real pressure on it. Free kick now to Real Madrid. Good position. Strike. Oh, good save. Your opinion on Benzema? I mean, he's quality, ain't he? He really is. I mean, he's the second highest goal scorer in Real Madrid's history behind Cristiano Ronaldo. He's class. You don't do that if you're not, so. Paul says it's going to be a long half hour. It is. Why wasn't it that flagged by YouTube? Weird, I can't put a song in one of my videos and they flag it. Yeah, so YouTube is completely copyright, so you can't put any songs on it unless you have permission from the artist or whatever it is. So you have to use unlicensed songs. Now there's websites that you can go onto where people put up their songs for free and you can use them songs. They're not copywritten songs. But if you were trying to put, AC/DC Back in Black on a video or something put up on YouTube, it's going to get struck straight away and taken down, And if you get a certain amount of strikes, your account will be banned. It's like, it would be like if I showed one of the games on one of the watch-alongs. It's similar to that, Email me designs and I'll have some of them made by my friend here. No, see, Chris, I appreciate it, man, but it's not the designs. I can make the designs myself on Photoshop and all of that. It's having them accepted. So, basically, I can't put anything in relation to Manchester United in any of the designs, which is really stupid. So, it's basically just text. Like, the only one that's still accepted on it is the green and gold until the club is sold design. And it's only because it's just text, you know what I mean, that they can't really do anything about it. So I'll start a website eventually. They're relatively cheap to start, and you can do like a Squarespace or something like that. And just upload the designs on there. I'll have to learn how to do drop shipping and all that kind of stuff as well, though. Distribution and... But that, I mean, my channel is nowhere near big enough to... where I should be worrying about anything like that anyway, so... all for the future. Podrick, you're getting banned. I'm not that stupid. The only way around it is to have your mush on. Just go, why my stuff? Yeah, I'll send them to you, Chris. Yep. I'll send them to you, man. Oh, they're in the box here. Back to Camavinga with a strike. Oh, he's usually cool as a cucumber. Your opinion on Arsenal this season? They've been phenomenal. I don't think they'll be good enough to get over the line, but they've been pretty damn good. Can we do one with the McTominay safety whistle? We can. I'll have to think about something like that. Sterling off, Havertz on. Oh, Jesus. Kai Havertz. Are you looking for a goal? This fucking fraud. Do you like Limerick? I don't. Anything Limerick, really. I've only been there a few times and... yeah. I'm sure it's a lovely place in certain areas. I used to drink in Kilkenny Beer Festival years ago, says Ben. There's always something going on in Kilkenny, whether it's the beer festival, the food festival, the Cats Laugh Comedy Festival, the Rhythm and Roots Festival. Ah, yeah, there's always things going on in Kilkenny. It's a great place. Do you like Waterford? I do. I went to Foss in Waterford twice, sorry. And I used to live down there for a while as well. We had some good nights out down in Waterford. In, what were the names of the nightclubs? Oh, this was what? 15 years ago? Yeah, that band used to play. We actually used to drink with them. What's that Irish band now that are really big? They say what's their song? Heroes or Ghosts? What's that band called? Come on, give it to me. What's the name of the band? What's the name of the band? The Coronas. There we go. Jim is in with it straight away. We used to drink with them lads. They used to play in Harvey's. Harvey's is closed now down in Waterford, but they used to play there every Thursday night, and we used to get paid on the Thursdays. We used to go there drinking, and they'd be finished their gig, and we used to go have a few drinks with them, and it's good times. Good times. They were only young as well. They were only our age, sure, maybe a little bit older. Foss twice, wouldn't be bragging about that. Hold on now, Oisin. Phase 2 and Phase 4. You have to go to Foss 3 times to be a qualified carpenter. I went to Phase 2 in Waterford, Phase 4 in Waterford, and then Phase 6 in Carlow. So do you be in Kildare much? I don't. To be honest, Sean, I don't. Love the channel, Jack. Keep it going. Appreciate it, Thomas. Arsenal's team changed around big time, says Keno. I'm from Kilkenny, Marshy. Excited for tomorrow? Yeah, can't wait for tomorrow, Becca. Can't wait. Looking forward to it. Hopefully United can get the win. Get hopefully a 2 or a 3 goal lead in the tie, and not be comfortable for the away leg, but be less or be more comfortable. I can't wait for the Martinez fade. So what did I say? If we win the Europa League, I'll get the Martinez fade. Right, okay. I hope he changes his fade between now and then. I can just tell it to hear this or that. Phase 6 in Carlo, sorry to hear that. Yeah, look, it was grand. 20 minutes down the road for me, so it actually worked out really well. Told Foss I was living down there, so I got paid 70 quid a month extra on top of my wages, but I was actually driving up and down, so it worked out well. Hello from Drogheda, says Keno. King Paddy says, have you been to Wexford? I have. I've been in the stores plenty of times on the 3rd floor. Some of the girls we used to live with in Waterford are from Kilmore Quay, so we've been down there a good few times, yeah, over the years. Like Wexford. Been on a stag down there as well. Have you ever been to Drogheda? I have. I've been to everywhere in Ireland because I used to deliver garden sheds. Back while in the recession, it was the only job going. I used to deliver garden sheds, and we'd be on the truck. We'd have maybe 8 or 9 generally to do every day all over Ireland, so we'd be gone at 7 in the morning, wouldn't be back till maybe 8 o'clock at night. Done that for 2.5 years, so I've been everywhere. Ricey's in. Do you think Maguire will get a new contract? There's not a hope that lad will get a new contract. I think he'll be gone in the summer, to be honest. I do. I think, if United are going to be looking to buy a Harry Kane and another quality centre midfielder, it's going to cost us money. And not that we're on the verge of FFP or anything like that, but we need to trim the herd. We really do. And I think Maguire is one you could get money for. McTominay is another one. Wan-Bissaka is another one. Martial is another. I think them 4 key players I think you could get money for. Yeah. Have you been to Ballyragged? I go through Ballyragged probably once a week. My wife's family are from Portlaoise, so we go through Ballyragged all the time. Were you in Donegal? I was. I was in Donegal playing a football match. Uh, about 7 years ago. We stayed overnight in Letterkenny. Where are you from? I'm from Kilkenny. Thoughts about the FA Cup? I mean, look, it's not going to be an easy one. We've got Brighton in the semi-final, but if you were a betting person, you'd be saying it's going to be a City United final, isn't it? And City going for a treble. United have a chance to finish it. Oh, wouldn't that be something else? What do you think of the United States? I've been there twice, three times, twice, three times, twice, twice. I have an aunt. My mum's sister owns an Irish bar in Santa Monica, in LA. So I've been there with my family, and then myself and my wife, about 5 years ago, we flew to Vegas. We done 3 nights in Vegas. Then we flew to San Francisco. Done 3 nights there. And then we rented a car and drove the Pacific Coast Highway for 2 days down from San Francisco to Los Angeles. And stayed with my aunt there for a week. So yeah, I like America, I have to say. I will start a GoFundMe page for the UCC neck tattoo. There'll be no neck tattoos. Travel with Jack videos for the off season. Jack does Ireland or Jack around the country. I do record all of our holidays, our family holidays. Though I have a GoPro and stuff like that, and I do little travel, little family holiday vlogs and stuff like that, just to have for my daughter and stuff like that when for when she's a bit older and to look back on. So yeah, she's not even 2, and she's been to Portugal, Spain, and Italy already. So she's well travelled already. So she is. Were you ever in Callan? I couldn't wait to get out of it, Brownie. Only messing. I tell you, we're playing in Callan in the Doherty's Golf Society Classic is on Saturday, and we're playing in Callan. So we'll probably be into the Cozy for one around lunchtime, I'd say. We were out in the Cozy after the McCalmont Cup final, drinking with all you Callan boys as well. That was a good session out there, I remember that. Oh, 2-0. 2-0. I mean, just Chelsea couldn't hold on any longer with 10 men. It's Asensio with the goal. And it's a long way back, you would think, from... Well, look, I wouldn't say a long way back. They still have to go to the bridge, but... Yeah, Madrid have bided their time. Corner, Modric goes short to Kroos. Just little pull to the edge of the box. And Asensio just side foot passes it near post. It's a lovely finish, and Kepa can't keep it out. 2-0, and it's not signed, sealed and delivered yet, but it's not far off it really, you would have to say. Madrid 2-0 up. Ancelotti is some manager. Are you into boxing? I'm not. It's something I would have loved to do. If I had my time back being younger, I would have loved to get into boxing, but I never did. Brownie's a booters man now. There you go, Brownie boy. That's the shot, man. That's the shot, boy. The Mehoff will be a vault classic. Amazing goal, says Katie. It was. Very good goal, very good goal. If you could give the number 7 to one player, who would it be? Well, I mean, if I mean, do you give the number 7 to a striker if they sign in the summer? I don't know. I don't think that's the kind of. I don't think that's the kind of tradition at United. I think it's generally a winger. Like if you were to sign an Osman, for example, would you give him the number 7 jersey? Let me know in the chat. An Osman or a Harry Kane, for example, would you give them the number 7? Ricey says, were you ever in Pop World in Cardiff? I wasn't. No, I fucking wasn't. And all ye dickheads were. Dickheads by Pop World. Still yet to see what Pop World is all about. Ben says, number 7 for Bellingham. Niall says, Garnacho. Oisin says, Kane will get number 9 off Martial. Yeah, if Martial goes, Kane will, or Osman, whoever it is, will automatically get the number 9. What do you work at? I work for a health insurance company. Garnacho or Anthony, number 7 for me, says Ushin. Yeah, I'd probably give it to Garnacho. I think a lot of people saying that he's probably a little bit too young for it. But I mean, you give it to Ronaldo at 18. I'm not comparing him to Ronaldo yet, but Ronaldo was dog shit for 2 seasons when he signed. Well, he wasn't, but he wasn't great. He was kind of being put in the same kind of boat that Anthony has been put in now. So, and again, I'm not saying that Anthony's going to be anywhere near as good as Ronaldo, but I'd be happy with Garnacho to get it. I think he has the confidence to take it on. When is Garnacho back? I don't know. We tend not to really know return dates for players. Ten Hag likes to keep his cards close to his chest, and rightly so. But it's going to be at least a couple of weeks, I think. Danny Carvajal is in a lot of pain here. And then he's not all of a sudden. Oh yeah, he gets studs in the shin. He'll be alright. Carl is in. Good to see you, Carl. Do you think Madrid will win the Champions League? They're up there favourites with Man City, I think. I think it'll be either of them. So I hope it's Real Madrid. Free kick is easily enough cleared. Well, we still have 12 minutes to go here. Chelsea, just don't concede a third goal here. Get back to Stamford Bridge at 2 if possible. If you can, you know what I mean, and keep it to a minimum. Keep it to a minimum. Ten Hag or Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, says Ben. There's no comparison. Ten Hag all the way. Ten Hag is a man. I wouldn't swap Ten Hag for any manager in the world at the moment. So I wouldn't. What's your opinion on Ben Foster? Yeah, look, he saved the penalty, didn't he, on the weekend? Great for him. Great to see. Was he 40 years of age, I think? So, yeah, I mean, fair play to him. Let's see. Am I hidden tonight, says Katie. I don't know what you mean there, Katie, but I can see your comments anyway. Front three tomorrow without Rashford, or with Rashford out, says Oshin. I would go Martial, Anthony, and Sancho. That would be my front three. Or. Let me throw one at you here. Bruno on the left, Anthony on the right, Martial through the middle, and then a three in midfield of Casemiro, Sabitzer, and Eriksen. Could be an option. I don't know. That could be an option. Hushin says he'd play Bruno wide. Yeah, there you go. I mean, Sancho did have an improved performance on the weekend. So does he deserve another start? I think if we seen what Ten Hag said the other day. He was asked why didn't you bring Rashford off before he got injured, because we were 2-0 up, and he said, why didn't you take him off? And he said, I wanted him and Martial to get more game time together and to kind of spark up a bond again together. So maybe he's thinking similarly with the likes of with the likes of a Sancho and a Martial now. If Rashford is going to be out for a few weeks, let's try and get as much game time together as possible. You know what I mean? Don't think I'd trust Sancho, says John. Yeah, look, I mean, Sancho still has a good way to go to gain. Well, not the game I trust. It's not that I don't trust him, but he just hasn't been performing really well, has he? So yeah, he's going to have to do more. Do you think is Sabitzer good enough for a bigger contract? He looked okay last game, but yeah, I think he's good enough. I would be delighted to see him play and signed as a squad player. I don't think he would be good enough to consistently start ahead of Casemiro, Eriksen, or Bruno, but you need to be able to rotate players in and out, and I think he would be a very good option, and he seems to want to sign for United as well, which is always a plus. So I would certainly be looking to sign him, and by all accounts, we're probably going to get him for supposedly cheap enough. So, yeah. Chris with the super chat, pause membership. I can't give it directly to him, Chris. I can't give it. I can gift it. Will I? Let me know. Will I gift a membership? If I will, if you want, but I can't give it directly to Paul. It's randomly chosen. Katie says, have I done something wrong? No, why? What manager do you think is the best manager since Ferguson? Well, it'd have to be Pep, wouldn't it? He's done the most. Right, we're going to gift it. So you can thank Chris for this. So anybody on TikTok, if you want to jump over to the YouTube channel quickly, we're gifting a free membership to the channel. Link is on the homepage. You have to be a subscriber, so get over there and hit subscribe quick as you can. And we'll give away a free membership. All thanks to Chris. Appreciate the support as usual, pal. Now, let's see. Appreciate the support as usual, pal. Stop ruining Paul's chances. Sorry, actually, yeah, I never thought of that. Apologies. Right. One membership. Gift. Loading, loading, loading. I've been on YouTube. Ask something. It's like I'm hidden. I've been reading out all of your comments, Katie. There's been 2 comments gone in there. Marley has been gifted a free membership by Chris. So there we go. Marley, welcome to the community. Welcome to the United Community Channel. Welcome to the membership. Welcome to the members. Whatever. So yeah, Marley Green. Welcome. You can thank Chris. Legend as usual, Chris. Really appreciate it, pal. How long is Rashford out for, says Stephen. By all accounts, it's going to be a couple of games minimum. But again, Ten Hag is keeping the cards close to his chest. He's not giving us an absolute deadline. But yeah, happy days. What have we got? 4.5 minutes to go here. Marley says thanks to Chris and thanks to me as well. You're more than welcome. Chris wants more stickers. Right, okay, while we have you on, let's do a quick vote on the members that are here. What new sticker do you want? I can give you one new sticker. What do you want? Let me know and I'll do it straight away. Let me know. What's the scores? It's 2-0 to Real Madrid, guys. 2-0 to Real Madrid. If you had a budget to buy right back, winger, striker and CM, it's lagging, Jack, since you've done the membership. Apologies. I don't know what's going on. We've only got a couple of minutes to go, but yeah, because I had to open up YouTube as well as the streaming tab as well, so that's probably why. Let's hope it stops before the end, but if you can still hear me, yeah. But any of the members, let me know, what sticker do you want? Thomas says, can you add me to the community? If you just click the link on the homepage, Thomas, the link to the YouTube is there. Just hit subscribe. That's all you need, pal. That's all you need. A Ten Hag sticker. Right, okay. A big, beautiful, bald head. Bruno. Do we not have Bruno, no? Mehoff sticker. A Jack sticker with 2 thumbs up. I love it. Yeah, there's Bruno there. Is that not Bruno? If I just give you one of these, just me doing this. A pint sticker, right. Right, I give you a pint sticker and then the next one then we'll do Ten Hag. 2 thumbs up. Perfect. Lovely. Right, I'll get on that tomorrow. Rolling up on 90 minutes, guys. Nice little laid back chat tonight, isn't it? We get into the serious business tomorrow night now. Manchester United. I mean, it could so easily be still a really like we could win another 2 trophies potentially, you know. Oh, Real Madrid have a chance here. Oh, then this. Well, the defending was decent enough by Cucurella. He slowed him down. But I mean, we could finish this season still on 3 trophies. I don't think we will. I think we'll win the Europa League. I think City will be very difficult if we do meet them in the FA Cup final. We have to get over Brighton first, though. Just seen Rashford won't play tomorrow. No, he's out for a couple of games, Dylan. He's out for a couple of games, I'm afraid. When will Greenwood be coming back, says Elton. Don't know if he will be or not. But We'll know when we know, as they say. What time is the game at? So the game tomorrow, guys. Let me just double check. I think it's 8 o'clock. Just make sure it's not like 7:45 or something. Yeah, so it's 8 o'clock. So we'll be live from 7:30 tomorrow, guys, on the YouTube channel as usual. And yeah, looking forward to it. Go check out my match preview video as well, guys. Anybody on TikTok, I uploaded it today around 2 o'clock. We do my predicted 11, my score predictions, all that kind of stuff on it. There's a little blooper at the end as well for anyone who's seen it as well. So yeah, if you haven't checked out the YouTube channel, guys, we do a lot of like match reactions and match previews and all of that kind of stuff over there. Link is on the homepage. Go check it out. If you watch a video, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. Helps out the channel an awful lot. Katie is back. Good to see you, Katie. Here's Asensio now. Kai Havertz is absolutely useless. So he is. He's absolutely useless. He really is. Real Madrid want more here. Alaba's in down the left, cross into the box. Oh, the header by Benzema is over the bar. Came at him too fast. Couldn't keep it down. Like a stiffy on your honeymoon. Oh, he should have done better, really. Should have done better. Kepa just pushes it straight out to Benzema. He should have done better. Should have done better. Madrid will score at Chelsea next week, says Ben. Yeah, maybe so. What file do you need to make a sticker? It's not about the file. It has to be recalibrated and cropped into a certain. It has to be perfectly square, so it has to be one ratio of 1:1. Yeah, it's really awkward. So you have to upload it onto my YouTube studio, and then they'll tell you to recalibrate it to a certain. It's just annoying. It's really annoying. But yeah, what have we got? About just over 2 minutes to go, guys. Oh, Mason Mount is in! Oh, what a block by Rudiger. And he gives it to Mason Mount over him, his ex-teammate. No loyalties there. What a block. Mount just finds himself in on the 6-yard box and he has a strike on the goal. And what a block by Rudiger. Well, Real hammered Liverpool 5-2 in Anfield, says Ben. They did. They certainly did. But yeah, this game just kind of petering out now. Although Madrid are peppering down the left-hand side here again. Here's Vinicius looking for an overlapped run. Benzema is there. Ball is on the edge of the box. Getting wide to Carvajal. Little chip in. Header away. Who's it going to come to? Yeah, Real Madrid player, but they keep the pressure on. Did you hear the 1958 Twitter start? Other protests for Villa game? Would it help with sale? No. I don't think so, Katie. I think the process is already underway. I agree with the protests. The Glazers are still the owners, so I think we should be protesting them every opportunity we can get. But look, I think the sale process is well underway, and I think it'll be it's only a matter of time before the club is sold. New Chelsea manager may not have to worry about European football. No, he won't have to worry about European football at all. Chelsea won't get into the top 7. And they're probably better off. I mean, the last time Chelsea didn't get into Europe, they won the league the following year. You know? And there's the final whistle, guys. 2-0 to Real Madrid. And, yeah, look, Real Madrid are just quality, really, aren't they? They're just quality. But look, guys, we're going to be back tomorrow night for United versus Sevilla, the big one. So I hope you can all join. Anybody on TikTok, if you're new to the channel, you're welcome. Please do hit the follow button. We put up daily Manchester United content. We do all of the watch-alongs as well. So make sure you're hitting the follow button. Hit the bell notification as well. And subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, the link is on my homepage. You can just click the YouTube sign, hit subscribe, and stay on TikTok. Just hit that subscribe button. It helps us out an awful lot. Ben says, looking forward to locking that green and gold scarf up and having just a memory of it. Absolutely, Ben. Couldn't agree with you more. A bit late to the live, but did anyone tell him that the green screen is still green? Yeah, well, I'm not putting a United background on when I'm watching Chelsea and Real Madrid. There's no point, so we just left it blank. But yeah, guys, we'll have the green screen back up tomorrow. Don't worry. We'll be live from 7:30 tomorrow. If you haven't already done so, guys, go check out the match preview video. It's up on my YouTube channel. We done it today. We have our predicted 11 up there. We've got our score prediction up there. A couple of bloopers, and we talk about Rashford and Casemiro and all of that kind of stuff. Go check it out. Give it a like. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube. I'll